everyone, I'm Ravi here at Good Omens Yoga, and welcome back to our charity series. I'm providing all of these lessons for free for the foreseeable future, and what I'm asking is if you do have the money that you would usually spend on a yoga class, please go ahead and support a series of charities that are hard at work during this time. Last week, we raised $212 to go ahead and benefit Feeding America, and this week, 100% of proceeds are going towards Partners in Health, which is a wonderful organization doing a lot of health work all over the world, including on the Navajo Nation, which is a cause that is near and dear to my heart. And $10 is enough to go ahead and get a healthcare provider personal protective equipment. So if you do have the money that you would normally spend on a yoga class and you're willing and able to give, the donation link is in the comments. And if you are not currently able to donate, then welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you to each and every one of you. Yoga is built on community, and I'm so thankful to have all of you here. So thank you for being with me, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and start in Supta Konasana. And the Konasana part means you go ahead and put the soles of the feet together. You take the knees wide, and you go ahead and form this diamond shape with your legs. The feet could really be anywhere all the way in towards your groin or further out, just depending on what's comfortable for you. And if this is already a lot on your hip flexors, you might just go ahead and stay here, because here you can go ahead and offer yourself a little more support. But if it feels okay for your body, the Supta part is lying down. So you'll go ahead and keep your diamond shape with your legs and simply just go ahead and lay back on your mat. And from here, you can just gently allow the eyes to close. And just start to check in with the breath. Your hands could rest on your thighs. Or you might go ahead and take one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. And just take a moment here to check in. Allow yourself to arrive. Allow yourself to just notice how your body is feeling, where your brain is going, what's happening with the breath. And then you might gradually start to see if you can slow down and even out the breath. And just take a few more breaths just like that. Every inhale, a little more focus. Every exhale, just letting something from the day leave. And just gradually bringing your attention to your body and your breath. And then as you're ready, you can go ahead and use your hands to support you. And just gently go ahead and bring the knees back together. You'll go ahead and hug both knees in towards the chest. You can go ahead and give your knees a little hug and just squeeze them in towards the belly. And then just go ahead and start to take your knees in slow circles in whatever direction and whatever degree feels good to you. So you can rotate them together. You might separate them out. Maybe you like to rotate them independently. Really just what feels good for you and your body. The only real rule here is if you do something one way, just make sure you take it back the other way so you don't leave walking in circles. And then after a few moments, just go ahead and warm up those hip joints. Go ahead and take the left foot, step the left foot down to the mat. Keep the left knee pointing up towards the ceiling. Take the right foot, go ahead and cross the right foot over the left knee. Then flex the right foot back towards the right knee, flex the ankle. Then go ahead and start to reach down for the back of that left thigh. And you can go ahead and start to pull that left thigh gently in towards your chest. You're absolutely welcome to just go ahead and allow this leg to rest if this feels like a lot. And the more you pull on the thigh, the more intense the stretch will get. If you still want more from here, you might also go ahead and use that right elbow to leverage into the right knee. You might go ahead and lengthen that left leg. And if you're lengthening the left leg, you might go ahead and crawl both hands up the leg towards the foot. And if you're crawling the hands up, you're still going to try to keep your shoulders down rather than hunching up. Double check your jaw. If you're holding any tension there, let it go. And then just gently go ahead and rebend that left leg if you extended it up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and continue to cross the right knee over the left knee. So both knees are right over top of each other. And then go ahead and see if you can reach down for the outer edges of each foot. And just go ahead and gently grab onto each foot. Again, you can just allow yourself to rest. Or the more you go ahead and pull down on the feet, the more you're going to start to feel it through the outer edge of that right hip and the right glute. And while you're here and hanging out, you might go ahead and also just give yourself your own foot massage. And then you might go ahead and keep the legs crossed once, or if you've got the flexibility, you might go ahead and wrap them again and go ahead and tuck the right toes under the left calf. And then you'll go ahead and draw that right knee with the once or twice wrap. You'll just draw that right knee over across the body towards the left. Allow that to come towards the floor. Try to keep the right shoulder on the ground. Face right. And come into a twist. And once you're in your twist, just gently let anything go, anything you're holding in your body, any tension that might be in your back, in your face, just let it go. And then gradually come on back through center. And go ahead and unwind the legs, go ahead and hug the knees back into the chest. And we'll go ahead and take the opposite side. So go ahead and step the right foot to the mat. Go ahead and cross the left foot over the right knee. Flex the left toes back towards the left knee. And then start to reach down for the inside of that right thigh. And same thing here. You can just keep it easy. You can just allow the weight of that right thigh. Just stretch the left hip. Or the more you pull on the thigh, the more you push on the left knee, the more intense the stretch will get. And same thing, you might go ahead and even lengthen the right leg up towards the ceiling. You might crawl the hands up. But if you're crawling the hands up, you're still trying to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed against the mat. And then gently go ahead and rebend the right knee if you lengthened it. Go ahead and continue to cross the left knee over the right until both knees are lined up. Go ahead and reach down for the outer edges of each foot. And either just hang out here, or the more you pull down on the feet, the more you'll start to feel it on the outer side of the left hip. And then you can keep the knees crossed once. You might go ahead and take it twice if you've got the flexibility. You might tuck the left toes under the right leg. And then go ahead and take that left knee, draw it over across the body towards the right. Try to keep the left shoulder on the ground. Look left. And come into your twist. Once you've arrived in your twist, let it go. Relax the belly. Relax the jaw. And as you're ready, gently and slowly come back through center. Go ahead and unwind the knees. Go ahead and hug both knees back in towards the chest. And from here, you might go ahead and start to reach down for the outer edges of each foot and come into a happy baby. And you can stay still, or you can go ahead and rock that baby if you'd like. We like to call this happy baby here in the US, but the actual yogi name is just baby, so it's okay if you have a cranky baby today. It might feel good to keep the legs bent. Maybe you want to lengthen out one at a time. Just go ahead and explore what feels good for you. Go ahead and hug both knees back into the chest one more time. And go ahead and rock and roll a few times until you go ahead and rock up to sit. You're going to go ahead and face the front of your mat. I'll go ahead and spin around so that you can see me. And from here in your seat, just go ahead and allow yourself to have some slow neck rolls. And again, just going in the direction and the degree that feels good for you and your body. You might go ahead and gently close the eyes. And if you take it one way, just take it back the other way. Staying nice and gentle, not forcing anything here. And then from here, go ahead and come on back through center. As you inhale, go ahead and take both arms straight up overhead. And as you exhale, go ahead and take the right hand down to the mat, take the left hand over the ear. And just go ahead and side stretch on the exhale. Your head can look any direction that's comfortable. Every inhale in just allows you to relax a little bit. And every exhale takes you a little deeper into that side stretch. And then from here, gently allow that top left hand to just go ahead and find the right knee. Go ahead and take the right hand further back behind the body. And just go ahead and turn and twist. Then we'll gently unwind and go ahead and take the opposite side. Inhale, go ahead and take both arms straight up. As you exhale, go ahead and take the left hand to the mat, take the right hand over the ear, and lean into that side. Same thing here, neck goes anywhere that's comfortable. The inhale gives you a little bit of space. The exhale gives you a little more stretch. And then gently go ahead and take that top hand, take the right hand over to the left knee. Take the left hand further back behind the body and gently twist. And then gently unwind, go ahead and come on back through center and find your way onto hands and knees. And once you're on your hands and knees, you can just go ahead and take a moment to go ahead and feel into what your body needs. You might wiggle through the hips or the spine. Pretty much always recommend for people who work on the computer or have office jobs to go ahead and turn the hands of the fingertips face back towards the knees. And stretch out the backs of the wrists. Just be careful. Go any further than your body wants you to go. And eventually, at your own pace, you'll go ahead and take that more fluid motion into something a little more structured, and you'll gradually go ahead and start to move towards your cat-cow. So on your cow, on an inhale, you go ahead and tilt the tailbone up like you're trying to move the ceiling with the tailbone. You spread through the collarbones and look up. Keep the back of the neck long. And as you exhale, you'll lead with the tailbone, arch the belly in, look in towards your navel. The inhale leads with the tailbone, tilts the tailbone up, spreads the collarbones, looks up. The exhale leaves the tailbone, arches the belly in, looks in towards your navel. Then take about 2 or 3 more rounds on your own. Really just starting to connect the breath with the movement. And then once you've had a few rounds of breath, you'll go ahead and place your palms firmly on the mat. Go ahead and set both sets of toes back, come onto the balls of the feet, and come into your plank. I'm going to hold you here in your plank for a moment. Of course, if at any point you need a rest from anything, please take it. You know your body better than I do. But if you don't need a rest in your plank, make sure you're trying to send the back of the heart further up towards the ceiling and you're really spreading the shoulder blades away from the spine. Make sure the tailbone is not pointed up towards the ceiling, but it's tucked in. And your hips and your shoulders are all in one straight line. You don't need to move a lot to warm up. So that's why you're here. Get one more round of breath. Deep inhale, send the heart even further towards the ceiling. As you exhale, go ahead and lift the hips up and back. Take your first downward facing dog. And in your dog, you may need to go ahead and settle into this position. That's completely fine. Go ahead and bend the knees, sway the hips. Find what you need. And after a moment, just start to gradually settle in. And you'll start to perfect this posture. You'll try to take the shoulder blades in towards the spine and down the back, like you're sticking your shoulder blades in your back pockets. You'll keep a slight bend in the knees, which will allow the hamstrings to disengage. That'll allow the tailbone and the pelvis to tilt even further towards the ceiling. And you'll maintain that nice natural curvature in your back. Really firmly pressing through the hands, pressing through all the fingertips, especially the thumb and the pointer finger. And between really strong action in the hands and really bringing those shoulder blades in and down, you'll start to shift the weight from the wrists and the shoulders into the giant muscles of the upper back and into the muscles of the legs. I'm holding you here on purpose. If you need to take a break, do so. If you're sticking with me, continue to breathe. Good. The next time you inhale, roll it forward, plank, take the whole inhale. We get there, move like a wave all the way forward. As you exhale, bend the knees, almost touch the mat, sweep the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward to your plank. Exhale, bend the knees, almost touch the mat, sweep it back, down dog. One more time, inhale, roll it forward, take your cat spine with you until you're over the shoulder. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, you might need to go ahead and walk the hands in a little bit. And then go ahead and see if you can take your left hand off the mat and reach back for your right ankle and peek under your right armpit. And you'll just go ahead and twist. You're really opening up through that left shoulder. Breathe. Gently relax that left hand back down. We'll switch sides. Go ahead and take the right hand, reach for the left ankle. Peek under the left armpit. And breathe. And then go ahead and gently replace that right hand back down. This time, go ahead and walk both hands all the way back towards the feet. Go ahead and find yourself in a forward fold at the back of your mat. And you can bend the knees as much as you'd like. The more you bend the knees, the more you should feel some release in your low back. You might go ahead and grab opposite elbows. You might grab for the back of the head. Let's take a few breaths here to go ahead and bend into this forward fold. One more round of breath. And then at the next time you inhale, go ahead and start to walk the hands back out towards your plank. Set yourself up in your plank. Inhale, the top of the plank, send the heart towards the ceiling. As you exhale, either come through knees, just chin, or push yourself forward, bend the elbows halfway back, chaturanga. As you inhale, come into Cobra, upward facing dog. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hip, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward between the hands. As you exhale, just take a gentle walk forward up between them. Inhale, half lift, just lengthen out through the back of the spine. Then exhale, rebend. Inhale, roll all the hips in, take the arms with you, stretch up. And as you exhale, take the hands to the heart. We'll go ahead and move through a Chandranamascar variation. So inhale, go ahead and take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward all the way over the leg. Full inhale, lengthen out through the spine. As you exhale, just take the fingertips to the mat. Step the right foot back. Untuck the right toes, come onto the right knee. As you inhale, go ahead and lengthen out through the back of the neck and just press into that right hip flexor. As you exhale, take the palms firmly to the mat. Tuck the right toes, free the right knee. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, take the right leg, that same leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward and through between the palms. Untuck the left toes, come onto the left knee. As you inhale, just lengthen out through the back of the spine, press the left hip flexor forward. Next time you exhale, go ahead and step the left foot forward to meet the right, and fold forward over the leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, roll all the hips in, take the arms with you, stretch up. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. Same thing, the left side leads. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold it all the way forward over the leg. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step the left foot back, untuck the toes, come onto the knee. Inhale, tent the fingertips, and just extend through the back of the neck. Exhale, tuck the left toes, right foot meets left, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg, same leg into the air. Exhale, step the left foot forward and through. Tuck the right toes, come onto the knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, push the hip down. Exhale, right foot meets left, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand, take the arms with you, stretch up. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. Good, we'll go ahead and take one more round on each side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward to fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, right foot steps back. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lengthen through the back of the neck, press the hip down. Exhale, tuck the right toes, left foot meets right, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the right foot forward and through. Untuck the left toes, come onto the left knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, left foot meets right, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand, take the arms with you, reach them. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. Last time, left side leads. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, left foot steps back, untuck the toes. Inhale, lengthen through the back of the spine. Exhale, tuck the left toes, right foot meets left, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot forward and through between the palms. Untuck the right toes, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot meets left, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, roll all the way to stand, take the arms with you, stretch up. And exhale, go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Good. Go ahead and close the eyes for a moment, just focus on the breath. If your heart started beating faster, just give it a moment to catch up. we'll go ahead and move into our second round. This time as you inhale, go ahead and take the arms up. Set the hips back. Come into Utkatasana. Double check you can see your toes. If you can't, go ahead and move the knees further back in space until you can. Double check that you have a human spine. So you're not imitating a cow or a cat right now, but just a human. Keep the collarbone spread, keep the shoulders down the back. Hold it there in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hold it forward over the leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, palms reach the mat. Any vinyasa of your choice. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Once you get to down dog, just breathe. One more round of breath, prepare. Inhale, take the right leg straight up into the air, straight back behind you. As you exhale, go ahead and take that right foot forward between the palms. Spin the left heel down 45 degrees. As you inhale, lift from that right leg. Go ahead and lift straight up, warrior one. In your warrior one, go ahead and do those same checks. So your hips will try to point forward, and the bony parts will try to point up towards the ceiling. That left leg, all the back foot, will try to ground into the floor. The right knee will try to come as much towards 90 as it can. And the hands will go up, the collarbones will stay relaxed, and the shoulder blades will come in and down just like your down dog. The next time you exhale, allow both hands to just float down back behind the back. As you inhale, interlace the fingers, lift the heart up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, fold it forward over that right front leg. And allow the hands to just melt and extend as far over the head as they can go. Keep breathing. Keep your warrior one hips, they're still square to the front of the mat. Then next time you exhale, gently allow the hands to frame that right front foot. And just inhale, lengthen out through that right knee. So you'll take it from a humble warrior into a pyramid shape. Your hips still try to square towards the front of your mat. If the floor is too far away, then shins make an excellent substitute for the floor. Continue to breathe. The next time you inhale, go ahead and rebend that right knee. Go ahead and spin onto the ball of the left foot. And as you exhale, go ahead and transfer that weight onto the right foot. Lift the left foot straight back behind you. Flex the left toes like you're trying to step on the back wall. You might go ahead and reach a hand around, double check your sacrum. And double check that you can balance the teacup there if you needed to. Weird thing to need to, but maybe you do. Good, the hands can absolutely stay down. You can go ahead and play with any hand variation of your choice. Okay, as you inhale, go ahead and hug that left knee actually in towards the torso and go ahead and lift everything straight up. As you exhale, you'll go ahead and take a tree. Go ahead and face you so you know what that looks like. Take the left foot anywhere on the inside of that right leg. It can be the thigh. It can be the calf. Just never, ever, ever on the knee, because knees are delicate and you don't want to push them out of joint. Hands can stay at the heart. Hands can stretch up. You might look up. And if you really feel like tempting the universe, you might even close your eyes. Good, from your tree. Go ahead and inhale, hug that knee back and towards the torso. As you exhale, go ahead and tilt the torso forward, send the leg back. Pass through your warrior three once more. Exhale, bend the right knee, land the left toes. Inhale, lengthen up into a high lunge, keep the bend in that front knee. And as you exhale, go ahead and open up into warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, keep the bend in the front knee. As you exhale, take it over, up and back, lean back for reverse. As you inhale, take the right elbow forward to the right knee, take the left arm over the ear. Side angle. You're keeping the bend in the right knee. You're keeping extension all the way from the outer edge of the left foot to the outer edge of the left pinky. You're trying to leave space for your shoulders. And your neck can go again wherever it's comfortable. The next time you inhale, just go ahead and lengthen that front leg, extend both arms in both directions, take a triangle. And as you exhale, go ahead and drop that top hand down, go ahead and parallel the right toes, come into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. And exhale, rebend. The next time you exhale, sit into that left knee a lot. Bend that left knee. Go ahead and allow the right leg to lengthen and the right toes to flex. And come and sit in Skandasana. Hands can absolutely go to the floor. They might come to the heart. As you inhale, go ahead and shift the weight, bend into the right knee a lot. Lengthen out to the left leg, pop the left toes off the mat. Hands can come to the floor, hands can come to the heart. As you exhale, go ahead and spin yourself around over that right leg. Replant the palms, step it back to your plank. Move through the vinyasa of your choice, or skip it, and go right to downward facing dog. Breathe here in your dog. Perfect time to take a break if you need a child's pose. 2 more rounds of breath. And as you're ready, which pretty much always means now, inhale, take the left leg up into the air. And exhale, take that left foot forward and through between the palms. Spin the right heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, lift straight up from that left leg, warrior one. Double check all those points. Hips forward and up. Back of the right foot grounded into the earth all the way along the outer edge. Left knee tries to come towards 90. Arms go up. Shoulder blades spread. The shoulders stay in towards the spine. The next time you exhale, float both hands back behind the back. Change the interlacing of the fingers. It'll be the weird one. Inhale, stretch the heart towards the ceiling. And exhale, fold it forward over that leg or to the inside of that left leg. Stay here and breathe. Double check your warrior one hips. Make sure you didn't allow yourself to wide-legged forward fold. That's a totally different thing. Double check the hips. The next time you exhale, allow both hands to just float down and frame that left foot. Inhale, just lengthen through the left leg and take this into a pyramid shape. If this is too much, by all means, you can go ahead and hop that back foot in. And if the floor is too far away, then shins are an excellent floor sometimes. Breathe. Keep the hips squaring forward. See if there's anywhere in your body that you've created tension that you can let go. The next time you inhale, go ahead and rebend that left leg, pop onto the toes of the right foot. As you exhale, transfer that weight onto the left leg, kick the right leg straight back behind you, flex the toes like you're trying to step on that back wall. Any variation of hands that you'd like, including on the floor. Hips are square. As you inhale, go ahead and hug that right knee in towards the chest. Go ahead and see if you can come right up. And then go ahead and land that right foot somewhere on the left leg. Thigh is perfect. Shins are perfect. Knee es no bueno. Hands can stay at the heart. You might grow towards the ceiling. You could look up. You might close your eyes. As you're ready, go ahead and hug that right knee back in towards the torso. As you exhale, go ahead and send that right leg straight back behind you, pass gently through your warrior three for a moment. Exhale, reland the toes. Inhale, lengthen straight up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two, spread in all directions. Inhale, flip the front palm, keep that commitment in that front leg. Exhale, take it over, up and back, reverse. Inhale, left elbow, left knee, take the opposite arm over the ear, stretch. All the way right outer edge of the foot to right pinky. As you inhale, go ahead and lengthen through that left leg, lengthen out both arms, come to your triangle. And exhale, fold it forward towards the broad side of your mat. Go ahead and parallel both feet. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Then the next time you exhale, go ahead and bend to the right knee a lot. Go ahead and allow the left toes to pop up off the mat. Hands can stay on the mat. Hands might come to the heart. Inhale to travel. Exhale, go ahead and sit into that left knee. Right toes flex back towards the body. And then go ahead and spin yourself over that left knee. Go ahead and reset yourself up a little lunge. Hands come firmly to the mat. Step it back to your plank. And a vinyasa, including no vinyasa. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Three breaths. Rest if you need it. One more. Inhale, look forward between the hands. As you exhale, make your way forward in the way of your choosing. Step, hop, or lightly jump. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, re-bend, fold it forward over the legs. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Take the arms with you, reach up. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. Second wave, couple more variations. Inhale, take the arms up, so the hips back, Utkatasana. Double check your toes. And if you're thinking that this sounds like the worst chair ever, you're right, it's not called chair pose, it's actually fierce pose. Hold it there, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold it forward over the legs. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, palms to the mat and vinyasa of your choice. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take the right leg into the air. As you exhale, step the right foot forward and through. Spin the back heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, lift with the right leg, come right up. Warrior one. Check your own hips. Check your own back foot. Check your own right knee. And your shoulders and your collarbone. Exhale, allow the hands to float down. Inhale, shine that beautiful heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dip it forward. Allow the hands to melt overhead. Breathe. Double check your hips. On the next exhale, allow the hands to just float down and frame that front foot. As you inhale, lengthen through the right leg. Pop the back foot in if you need to. Use the shin if it's better than the floor. Relax into the shape. And keep the hips pointed towards the front of the mat. As you inhale, go ahead and bend the right knee, pop onto the ball of the left foot. As you exhale, go ahead and transfer transfer the weight forward onto that right foot. Flex the left toes, double check those hips. Hands can stay on the mat. They might come to the heart. They might fly back along the body. They might go forward. I'm not doing that one today. As you inhale, go ahead and hug that left knee in towards the torso, raise everything up. And this time, as you exhale, we're going towards eagle. So that left leg that you just hugged in, it might go around the top leg once. If this is where you're at, fantastic. The leg can stay up, the leg can come to the mat, does not matter. If you've got a little more flexibility, you might go ahead and wrap it twice. And the left leg has gone over, so your left arm will go under and do the same thing. Maybe you're up once, maybe you're up twice. Either stay lifted or start to crunch in, make the smallest shape possible that you can make. Find a focus point and breathe. Slowly and gently exiting with the same control you went in, unraveling, taking that leg straight back up. As you exhale, tilting that torso forward, taking the leg straight back behind you, passing through your warrior three. As you exhale, bending through that right knee, landing through left toe. Inhale, lift straight up, high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two, spread in all directions. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, take it over, up and back, reverse. Inhale, right elbow, right knee, take the opposite arm over the ear. Next inhale, just lengthen through that right leg. Take it into your triangle. In your triangle, you can either stay exactly here, or you might look down with that right foot. You might start to cheek the left foot in. And maybe you go ahead and start to float that left leg straight back behind you. In this case, your hip actually tries to go as far towards the ceiling as possible. Strong flex in the left foot will help. When you've had enough playtime, gently re-land. Gently rejoin us. We'll all meet up in triangle. And then exhale, go ahead and forward fold over the broad side of the mat, parallel the right toe. Inhale, halfway lengthen and lift. Exhale, re-bend. The next exhale, go ahead and sit deep into that left hip. Go ahead and take the right toes, pop them off the mat. Sit into your Skandasana. This time you might go ahead and take the left hand down to the mat. You might take the right arm up. And just go ahead and press against that left knee and open up. Inhale to travel. Exhale, sit into the right knee. Again, you can stay exactly as you were. Or you might go ahead and take the right arm down in front of the knee, the left arm up, and just press into that knee to open up. As you exhale, go ahead and rotate yourself around. Reframe that right foot. Plant the palms on the mat. Step it back to your plank. Your vinyasa. Or downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, take the left leg up. Exhale, step that left foot forward and through between the palms. Spin the right heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, lift from the left leg, take it straight up. Warrior one. Double check. Hips, back foot, front knee, shoulders. Exhale, float the palms back behind the back, take the weird interlace. Inhale, lengthen the heart up towards the ceiling. And exhale, fold it forward over that bent front knee. Breathe and keep the hips square. As you exhale, allow the hands to melt down towards the floor. As you inhale, just lengthen through that left leg. You can pop the right foot in if you need it. Hips stay square. Jaw stays relaxed. Then next inhale, go ahead and bend that left knee, pop the right toes onto the ball of the foot. As you exhale, transfer the weight, send the weight onto the left foot, flex the right foot, play any variation you want with the hands. As you inhale, go ahead and hug that right knee in towards the chest. You don't have to spin, it's just so I can face you. Take the right leg over the left leg. Once is great, on the floor, perfect. Twice if you have it, fantastic, but don't push it. Right leg is over. Right arm will go under. Wrap it once or twice. Keep it lifted or start to crunch. Find your focus. Keep breathing. Good. Out with the same control you went in. Gradually taking it straight back up to the torso. Inhale to hug everything in. Exhale to send the torso forward, send that right foot straight back. Exhale, bend through the left knee, land the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, lean forward and then over, up and back. Inhale, front elbow, front knee. Take the right arm over the ear. Next inhale, just lengthen through that front leg. Take it into your triangle. Stay in your triangle if triangle is good. You want a little bit more. Look down towards the left foot. Cheat the right foot in. Start to float that right leg straight back behind you. Strong flex in the right foot will help. Your right hip is trying to go as far towards the ceiling as it possibly can. When you've had enough with control, go ahead and reel in that back foot. Rejoin in triangle, we'll all meet up here. Exhale, fold it forward, take a broad side of your mat, turn the left toes in. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, rebend. Sit deep into that right knee, into that right hip. And again, you might go ahead and take the right hand down to the mat and the left arm up. And go ahead and press into that right knee and just open up. Inhale to travel. Exhale, go ahead and sit into that left hip. You might take the left hand down, the right arm up, and press into that left knee. Exhale, go ahead and spin it back around. Step back to your plank. Any vinyasa of your choosing. Or straight to downward facing dog. Breathe. Check out where your brain is going. Next inhale, look forward between the hands. Next exhale, make your way forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand, take the arms with you, reach up. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. One more on each side. Take any variation you want. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, palms meet the mat, any vinyasa of your choosing, or straight to downward facing dog. You've done a lot of vinyasas. Going straight to down dog is perfectly valid. Inhale, take the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward and through. Spin the back heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, lift from the leg, come right up. Exhale, allow the hands to float. Inhale, shine the heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold it forward towards that bent front knee. Maybe give yourself a moment here to just notice if there are any differences from the first one and the last one. Next exhale, frame that front foot with the palm. Next inhale, just lengthen out through that right leg. You can absolutely stay directly facing forward. Or you might go ahead and walk that left hand over towards the right foot. And you might start to go ahead and peel that right shoulder open. And if that's working out so far, you might go ahead and take that right arm up and twist. If you took the right hand up, gently allow it to float back down. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Exhale, transfer the weight onto that right foot. As you inhale, go ahead and sweep that back knee up. Now you can go right back to eagle. Eagle is your choice. Or you might go ahead and take that left foot, figure forward over that right leg, and you might stay lifted. Or you might go ahead and start to sit onto that left leg. And if you're like, this is okay, but I feel like I can do other things, you might go ahead and take that left elbow and try to get the left elbow into the sole of that left foot. Whichever variation you chose, out with the same control you went in. As you exhale, go ahead and send that left leg straight back behind you. Land the left toes. Inhale, come into your high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it over, up and back, forward. Inhale, front elbow, front knee, take the left arm over the ear. Then next inhale, lengthen into your triangle. Once again, if you want it, you might go ahead and look down with the right foot and take your last half moon on this side. Any variation you'd like. With control, as you're ready, you'll gently rebend that right knee. We'll all return to triangle to go ahead and meet up. And then exhale, go ahead and forward fold, take it to the broad side of the mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Sit deep into that left knee. Go ahead and take Skandasana towards the back. Inhale to travel. Shift into the right knee, Skandasana towards the front. I'm going to go ahead and flip around so you can see me. You can stay on that same right leg. Skandasana is working out so far okay. You might go ahead and bind back behind the back and just feel the bind. You might go ahead and take this right arm, take it under the right thigh, reach back with the left hand, find your right fingers. If that's working out, you'll try to figure out how to get your left leg under your body. You go ahead and take that left foot firmly under the body, start to lift up through the hips. Lift up through the hips so much that you have to stand up. And then use that right shoulder to push the right knee back and come into a bird of paradise. This is so far so good. You might go ahead and lift that right leg. And then whatever you've chosen, with control, out the same way you went in, coming around to your plank, moving through your vinyasa, or going straight to downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward and through. Spin the right heel down. Inhale, lift from the left leg, warrior one. Exhale, float the palms. Take the strange interlace. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold it forward over the legs, allow the hands to melt. Maybe you notice some differences here. Next exhale, gently allow the hands to frame that front foot. Inhale, lengthen through the left leg. And once again, you might just go ahead and lengthen. Or you might take the right hand, cross it over the body to the left leg. You might start to peel that left shoulder open. And if that's checking out, you might try to go ahead and lift that left arm and come into a twist. If you took the twist, gently returning back to center. Inhale, rebend into that left knee, pop the toes onto the mat. Exhale, transfer the weight. Take your last warrior three. Inhale, go ahead and lift the heart, lift the torso, bring it straight up, take that right leg up in towards the torso. You can come into eagle again. You might figure for the right leg on the left leg and stay lifted. Or start to sit into that chin. And if that's not quite enough, because I haven't tired you out yet, you might go ahead and take that right elbow to the inside of that right foot. With focus and control coming out the same way you came in. Inhale, hug everything in. Exhale, go ahead and send that leg straight back, bend the left knee, land the toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, take it over, up and back, reverse. Inhale, elbow to front knee, take the opposite arm over the ear. And the next inhale, just lengthen into your triangle. The last chance for a half moon if you want it. If you do, look down at those left toes. Flip the right toes up. Flex through the right foot. And take any variation you want.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Me neither. With control when you're ready, we'll rejoin back in triangle. And exhale, go ahead and forward fold over the mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, rebend. As you exhale, go ahead and bend into the right knee a lot. Pop the left toes up off the mat. Inhale to travel, and exhale to sit into the left side. You can stay here in Skandasana. You can bind back behind the back. Or you might go ahead and take the left hand, take it onto the left side, take the right hand back to meet the left hand. If that checks out, scoot the right leg in, take the right foot directly under the body, lift up through the hips, push back with the left shoulder, and come into your vertebratus on your left side. If that checks out, you might go ahead and lengthen the leg. And as you're ready, whatever you chose, with control, getting back out the way you went in, stepping back to your plank, moving through your vinyasa, or going straight to downward facing dog. Breathe here in your dog. Take a child's pose if you need it. And just wherever you are, just notice any differences in the body. Notice any differences in the brain. Notice any differences in the breath. And then from here, simply just go ahead and bend the knees, put the hips back to the heels, take a child's pose. When you've rested for a moment, go ahead and spread yourself all the way out on your mat. Go ahead and keep your whole body make contact with the mat. And then just go ahead and gently roll yourself over. Come onto your back. I'm going to use them towards the chest one more time. And again, you might go ahead and rock and roll if that feels good. And then go ahead and step both feet to the floor. We'll go ahead and take a bridge. So you step both feet to the floor with the knees pointing up. You reach down with the fingertips, double check that you can just about brush your toes. And on an inhale, you go ahead and lift your hips straight up towards the ceiling. And if you have the space, you might go ahead and walk the shoulder blades into the back. And clasp the hands back behind the back. And either way, you'll try to keep the neck long on the mat. And you can think about lifting the chest towards the chin instead of taking the chin down to the chest. Anytime you're ready, you'll just gently allow the body to roll back down towards the mat. Go ahead and take the feet as wide as the mat. And then either tent the knees together or gently windshield wiper them side to side. And go ahead and hug the knees back in towards the body one more time. And if there's any last shapes or any last things you feel like your body needs, you're welcome to take them. You might like another happy baby. You might like to take the knees across the body and take another twist. If you take a twist, make sure you do both sides. And otherwise, if you feel that you've got everything that you need, you just gently go ahead and start to take the legs long. Allow the toes to just naturally turn out and flop away from each other. Allow the hands to rest palm up. Tuck the shoulder blades under the back. Gently allow the eyes to close. And come towards your Shavasana. Taking a body scan once you're here. Releasing the jaw. Releasing the space between the eyebrows. Allowing your mental and emotional self to let go as your physical self lets go. You can stay here as long as you'd like. When you're ready, you'll gradually start to find some slow movements. Go ahead and curl into a little ball or roll into one side or the other. And then use your hands to gently make your way back up to sit. From your seat, you can go ahead and take both hands to your heart in prayer. Or you might take the left hand over the heart, the right hand over the left. I'll Om one time to close our class. If you're joining, you'll take a deep breath in. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live with ease. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll be back next week, and thanks again. Namaste.